After that, I decided to recommend it to my wife, to give it a try. She gets cramps. She used to, but she doesn't have them now. I have gained a boost of energy, and my sleep has improved. What country do you live in? Israel. Hello, dear viewers, my name is Alexander. Welcome to the Bioactive Mineral Synthesis channel. And on this channel, we meet wonderful people who take synthesis mineral and tell us about their results, the improvements they feel, both subjective and objective. Our today's guest is Vitaly. Hello. Hello. Thank you for responding to our question about how you felt when you took synthesis, giving us a reply. And now I will ask you once again everything you have written to us. Maybe something has already changed since that time. Tell our viewers, please, where you live, how you found out about synthesis, why did you start using it, and what results do you have, and your acquaintances and relatives. And I will ask some questions.
Есть результаты, а я буду задавать какие-то, может быть, уточняющие вопросы. Итак, слово за вами, давайте, жду вашу историю.
I found out about synthesis on the internet. There is a blogger called Sunny in Florida, right? I watch his channel sometimes. So he was advertising your synthesis. At first, I tried to check it out to see if it was a crap or whatever. I did some research, and I couldn't find anything wrong with it. There were only good reviews. And judging by the advertisement, you can see that it's not a scam. I know a lot of people scamming, luring to their sites, but I decided to give it a try, even though the price in general was not cheap. Anyway, my health is not so good. I'm on dialysis, doing a variety of home remedies, like different oils I take, and I also make bread from sprouted grains. Well, in general, I'm working on improving my health. I do physical training, so I decided to give it a try, because my wife is not a very, so to speak, healthy woman either. So I tried it. I bought this synthesis. At first, I bought one pack. I thought I'd tried it out. Well, I felt that in general I gained a boost of energy. My sleep has improved. There were some problems along the way, but they were not because of synthesis. Vitaly, can I ask you how old you are? I'm 70. Well, I'm kind of trying to stay in shape, because I have grandchildren, and I have to help my wife, actually. Here is my grandson. Hi. Hello, kid. He's shy. I feel pretty good. But in order to maintain my health, I particularly bought this synthesis. Vitaly, could you tell us, please, why are you on dialysis? What is it, and what is it for? Dialysis is sort of like when your kidneys don't work properly. A treatment that filters and purifies blood. I have hemodialysis in a hospital twice a week. But anyway, I get tested once a month, and I have to maintain a certain blood biomarkers levels through nutrition and exercise, physical fitness, lead a healthy lifestyle. So it's very important for me. My hemoglobin level is a bit low. Most people on dialysis have anemia, and Synthesit contains iron. So I thought it would help me somehow in this matter. Well, in general, according to our requirements, I have more or less normal hemoglobin level. We can't have the normal hemoglobin counts 14 to 17 or 150 as you measure it in Russia. Right. Well, the same thing in general. My counts are stable at around 12. Sometimes it's above 12, but it doesn't matter. What else can I tell you? So after that, I decided to recommend it to my wife, so she could give it a try. She has cramps. I mean, she used to have. She doesn't have them now. Cramps in the legs and numbness in the hands. That went away at once. Well, I would say maybe a few days after the first dose. She feels a boost of energy. So I think it's worth its money. Of course it's expensive, but it's worth it. There is nothing better than health. And my wife works all the time. She's helping our daughter, since we have 3 grandchildren in here now. Vitaly, please tell us, what country do you live in? I live in Israel, but I speak Russian. Well, as I understand, you are our compatriot, who apparently moved to Israel. Yes, I moved here when I retired, at retirement age. It's probably easier with dialysis here, after all. Although I hadn't been on dialysis yet when I moved, but my kidneys were almost done. I have a congenital disease, polycystic kidney disease, so I was prepared already for anything. My kids moved here earlier than me, so I came here straight to a prepared spot. All right? So please tell us, did you start taking Synthesit just to feel better or for some other reason? I mean, how hemodialysis is connected to... At first, I just tried it out to see what it was, and then I started using it to get better. But I took a break from now, because sometimes I use all at once, one thing and another and the third one, and then you can't understand what makes you feel better. So I decided to take a little break from this. Right now, I'm focusing on sprouted grains and linseed oil. Synthesit also helps to lower high blood pressure. And that is for sure. Well, you mean that it doesn't raise to some point? No, it doesn't go over the limit. I try to maintain it. I went for dialysis this morning. I had 120/70, like a sick person's blood pressure. Well, it's a bit low. Well, that's what I'm telling you now. No one here is interested in. It is useless to talk to doctors about it. It's just for overwhelming them. They do not get it. They prescribe only those pills that are sold in pharmacies. Well,
Ну,
this is a normal
нормальная
attitude,
позиция
an
официальной
official
доктрины, поэтому
doctrine,
на это
so
не
you
стоит
should not
обращать
pay
внимание.
attention to it and be offended. This is not a
Это
proper
их
attitude.
нормальная позиция, та позиция,
This
которая
is
есть,
their
да.
normal
То есть мы
attitude,
тут
the
вмешиваться
attitude
права
that they
какого-то не
have.
имеем, поэтому,
In other
если вы
words, we have
согласны,
no
ваше
right to
разумение,
interfere
так сказать, да.
anyhow, so we act according to our own reasoning. It's my own risk, as they say. This is my life. They almost killed me there once.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Okay,
Ну,
all
хорошо,
right.
ладно, спасибо,
Thank you for
что
the
согласились
interview.
дать нам вот
Look
небольшое такое
forward to see your
интервью.
further results.
Я буду ждать дальнейших
Good
ваших
luck with the
результатов. Дай
treatment,
Бог у
the
вас
dialysis,
будущая жизнь с
and your
вашим
upcoming
диализом и
procedures.
предстоящими вашими процедурами, которые вам
In
предстоят.
this regard,
Она
I would like
сложится
to say
достаточно
that we have
удачно.
information
В
that
связи с
after a
этим хочу
transplant
сказать, что у вас
surgery,
есть данные,
since it
что
helps stabilize the
при, допустим,
process
той же
when
самой
the body is
трансплантации,
trying to
да,
reject
синтезит
an organ.
способствует
I mean, according to the
нормализации вот этого
sources.
момента, когда организм пытается
So
отторгнуть
perhaps
орган.
it will
То
help
есть
in
есть
some
такие
way
данные,
in the
поэтому
future.
возможно, да, что это поможет
But for now,
в
let's not
будущем
get ahead
каким-то
now.
образом. Не будем сейчас загадывать. Да.
I'm very happy. Well, I think about having a kidney transplant in future, maybe in a year. In summer, they will run some tests, and if everything is fine, this question will come up.
Ну
All
хорошо, да,
right,
не будем тогда
let's
загадывать.
not get
Спасибо,
ahead
что
then.
согласились.
Thank
Жене
you.
вашей передавайте
Give my
привет.
best wishes to your
Пусть она
wife,
дальше
and we
здоровеет
wish her
и
health
помогает вам
improvements to help
справляться
you
с
look
внуками.
after the grandchildren. Thank you very much. Those who created this product, be healthy. I recommend it to all viewers.
Хорошо,
Okay,
спасибо
thank
большое за
you
интервью.
very much for the interview. Everyone has to try it and decide for themselves. I'm not saying it's a panacea for everything, but I think it's worth a try. Yes,
Да, не
without
попробовав,
trying,
ты не
you will not
оценишь.
realize the power of such a
Силу
product like
того, когда
Synthesit,
как синтезит,
even by the
не
experience that
понять даже по
customers
рассказам
share.
по тем же самым. То есть
What
то, что
people
люди
say
говорят,
is
это
one
одно,
thing,
когда
but
они
when
делают, это
you
другое.
feel it, is another. Because there is a lot of scam on the internet. I recognize it immediately, of course, especially since you had information that your product took part at DoFat exhibition in the Emirates. So don't be afraid, it's worth it. Okay, Vitaly. All right, thank you very much. Let's be in touch. Have a nice day and goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. All the best.